Anything else we gotta grab from under it? From under. Kinda gross. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. It's your boy Nasty Notch, and we're back on the game. It's been a while since I've been on, but they actually added a bunch of new features in here. As you see, we have a couple of the projects from the last video that we were going to do, and it seemed like everybody in the comments really wanted to see I believe they called this the Del Rey Custom or something like that. It looks like a 57 Chevy Bel Air. We want to see that one get restored. So we're going to go through and do that one. But we've also got some new goodies to the garage, as you guys can see. That does say Dyno, if you look in there. Oh yeah. Yeah, boys. Got a dyno. Alright, other than that, we've added in a body frame repair. We got like some torches and some like a welder. That's pretty cool. They've also put trucks in the game now, so you can actually get some pickup trucks and restore them, so we'll probably do that in some later episodes. But the big thing that I want to show you guys is you can engine swap. Look at this. We're going to be able, at the end of this build, to put this beast in it. That's right, twin carbs, supercharger, V8. Oh yeah, buddy. That's awesome. But before we get to that point, obviously you can see the car's looking pretty cruddy. So we're going to go through and strip the whole thing out. We're going to pull the engine out of it first and get as much of it as we can. And then we'll go through and start pulling off all the body parts, so on and so forth. Get ready to bring this thing back to life. Put it back up on the lift. It's been a while since I've been on this game, so I'm going to have to remember how it all goes. But let's see here. There we go. Alright. It's like riding a bicycle. Once you're on it, you never forget it. Piece by piece, the boring part of ripping this whole thing out of here. Nut by nut and bolt by bolt. Got the control arm out of the way on this side. Here, we'll take the hubcap, little dust cap out, is basically what that is. Wheel bearing out of her. Cap, spring, shock absorber. Strip this thing down as quick as we can. I know the big thing now is once you guys have seen that dyno, and you've also seen the engine swaps in this. You guys are probably a little excited like I am, which I'm definitely not gonna lie, I'm stoked about that. I can't believe that they actually put some stuff like that in for us to check out, but I'm very excited about it. Can we get this wheel? We can get it. Okay, cool. Pull all the front suspension components out of the way, and then I'm going to go through and do the exhaust too. I know I said I was going to remove the engine first, but we're up here anyways. We got to pull the wheels off. This is the first steps of removing an engine. No, it's not. Get all this crud out of the way. And we'll just be dangling there. Haha. Oh, sometimes this game does make me laugh. It doesn't really have physics in it, so when you unhook certain things, like it doesn't fall out of the way like you would expect. Like if you undo the whole engine cradle, like from underneath, like nothing will fall out. Like the engine won't fall out or anything. That'd be amazing though if they did make it at some point in time where that's how it was. It had physics in it also. Like right now, there's literally nothing at all holding on. The front knuckle or spindle or whatever you want to call it. So that would just fall to the ground. There was nothing holding it. Put some physics in the game, baby. Be great. Get some exhaust out of the way. Okay, basically, kind of good there. Go up, pull the starter out. Unhook the drive shaft, and we'll start pulling the transmission out of it also. Also got to run over and grab the drain bucket so we can take and get the oil out of this pig. Oh, come on, no, give me the drive shaft, homie. There we go. There we go. Look at that, long distance wrenching. All pro through the hoist even, guys. Meant to do this. My life. This trans out of the way. Oil bearing. Flex plate off. Bolt there. Clutch disc. Flywheel. Okay, we're pretty good there. We can actually pull the steering rack out of it from underneath. Anything else we gotta grab from under it? From under. Gross. I think we're pretty good there. Let's go grab our oil pan. And we're gonna drain the oil out of it. Where is it? Good. It's really sketchy doing this. Okay. Looks good to me. Did we get it? Did we get it? Oh, I hope we got it. I think we got it. Okay, good enough. Didn't go on the floor, as much as I can see. Well, maybe the game just decided, oh, no, we don't want to modify our garage right now. We're going to have to do that at some point in time, though. Custom floor and shit. Do it all up. Let's see. Underneath. Pull the oil pan off first. Start to get in the belly of the beast. At least the old one, because this is all junk basically at this point in time. Let's see. I'm gonna go up top and pull off some of the accessories. Bring her back down. I'll start pulling all the goodies off of it piece by piece. Get that out of the way. Carb off of there. It's gonna get replaced with 2 carburetors and a blower. What? That's pretty dope though. Get the intake manifold off, which we will definitely not be reusing. We're putting the supercharger on this beast. There's a lot of bolts for the valve covers. A lot of bolts for the valve covers. Moving them valve covers that have too many bolts. You can also undo the exhaust manifolds or headers from right here, which is kind of cool. Bam, get that out of the way. We also got to pull the spark plugs out. Pretty easy step right there. We're going to go over to the other side, remove the exhaust manifold like we did, and also the spark plugs out of this side. Oh, alright, pull the battery out of it. Man, parts are flying off this thing right now. Oh, it has no oil in it. Oh shit, we drained it out. These little clips. Which I've snapped the shit out of my fingers off in like real life quite a few times. Snap them loose. Come off the end of your finger. Hurts real good. Kind of tickles a little bit, to be honest. Those things you gotta kind of just laugh about and just be like, yeah, I guess that's part of the gig. Shaft pulley, alternator off of here. Alright, nice. She's coming apart. Water pump. Boom. Lining cover. Like we know what we're doing. Fuel filter out of the way. Let's get the timing chain off of it. Let's pull all the rocker arms off. Move all of the push rods. myself turned here a little bit more. Alright. Now we're going to pull the cylinder head off of this side here. Ooh. Yeah, that bore looks real good. Clean. What the hell is wrong with that thing? Okay. Apparently it says I can just start pulling pistons out of it too. Did I undo the connecting rods down underneath? I think I did. Okay. Apparently the game just does not care. Just take them out, it says. We don't need them anyways. There probably wasn't even any bolts in them, to be honest. Who knows? Looks like this thing was half put together, so got cars like that. Never trust what somebody says about a vehicle when you're buying it. Always go for yourself. Just check it out. You don't know what you're looking at. Bring somebody with you that does. Save yourself some trouble in the long run. Nobody wants to buy a turd, unless you plan on doing like something like we're doing in this game, going through the whole thing top to bottom. Like a full restoration or drag build. Basically anything you want to do. Pro mod, resto-touring. I keep checking that dipstick for some reason. Damn it, Jimmy, stop playing with your dipstick. Alright. Cam out of it. Oh yeah, that thing looked a little pretty too. Okay, at this point in time, we've just got the crank in it, so we have to pull off. We can get the block out. Then we can move on to the rear end, rear suspension, rest of the exhaust, move the front cross member. Let's bring her back up in the air. Said the parts are just flying off this thing. Wow, where are they going? Okay, so let's see what we got up here. Things first. Pull some main caps off. Move the crank. Also gonna take and do. Oh, it will let me. I think I gotta grab these from the top. I do. Okay, we're gonna move the cradle, the front out of this thing. Cross member. Engine cradle, K-frame. I don't know. I guess this has a lot of names to it. This part, subframe, snub. I don't know. All sorts of different stuff. Oh, I actually didn't take it out though. Now that we can. That's good fun. Now from there, we're gonna put her back down for the last time for anything underneath the hood. At least I hope so. Oh yeah, baby. She's gone. Engine, the front suspension is all removed out of it. Back up in the air for the rear suspension fuel tank. Rest of the exhaust. We're going to start going through and doing some body stuff to it. We're going to have to fix that all up too. The axle, brake shoe. Wheel cylinder, backing plate, get some U-bolts out. I missed that one when I had a chance to click it. Alright. Spring plate. That side is basically just about loose. At this point in time, you definitely want to put some bracing underneath the rear end to hold it up because, boom, you just pull the leaf spring out of the way. That would probably be a good idea. We can easy pulling the exhaust out there. Ooh, I can reach the fuel pump from there. Nice. That's a good one. Let's go and pull the rear shocks out. I guess the rear shock would kind of hold this side a little bit, but not enough to really say that I would feel safe with it. I mean, if it was just kind of like hanging there. Wheel on this side, same thing. Drum, the shoes, the axle out of it, the retaining bolts. wheel cylinder, backing plate, U-bolts, jackal. I always forget these little bushings. That's just, I don't know, it's something that I don't notice, I guess, basically. Until I hit it and it goes, BAM! You can't do that, bud. Not yet. Wow, look at that. Actually, that didn't take long at all to pull the rear suspension out of that thing. It was wicked quick and easy. Sweet. I'm taking a dropper down, and we're going to go through and pull the body parts off of this. Go through, see what we have. This is pretty crappy stuff. Basically needs everything body-wise for it. What if you can customize the seats now? You probably can't. Sit in it. Burm, burm. Alright, one day we're going to definitely be able to do that. But alright guys, she's stripped down, she's ready to go, and like I said, we are going to be working on putting a supercharged V8 in it. So, till the next episode, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, guys.